gonna show you how I made another beat. It's gonna be a quick one. The first beat is pretty much simple. I think I made 2 sequences with it and then looped the sample for like the intro, and that was it. But here go the sample. And that was pretty much it. What I ended up doing was turning up the pitch a little bit to make it go a little bit faster. And it ended up going a little bit like this. Let me see if I can play it so it won't skip or pause. So what I did was I initially just pitched it up a little bit. And here what you can do is you can pretty much, I normally just go ahead and play with the samples in here, just click around, see if I can find something, and then I'll try to, if I can't, I'll go ahead and throw it in Reason, and then turn the pitch up, and then start playing with it with my MIDI controller, and see if I can come up with something that way. But what I ended up doing was, I came up with one sequence like this. It went like this. It went like this. And that was just my first sequence. Here's how it sounds without me playing and messing it up a job. Like I said, I turned the pitch up. So yeah, that's all I did with my first sequence. For my drums, the drums I had crash, kick, hi-hat, another hi-hat, open hat, I'm like weak snare, and then I had like a clap. My initial drum pattern went something like this. That was it. That was pretty much it. Real simple and basic. For this one, I had to do too much, anything crazy with it, but it was just real simple. When I combined it with the loop, it sounded like so much better, so I just rolled with it. Let y'all hear how that went. Just something real simple and basic. That was my first sequence. For my second sequence I made, it went like this. It's coming up. All I did for my second sequence, I just looped that one pattern right there. then I just made sure that sequence transferred back to my other sequence real smooth. I pretty much kept the same drums. I think I took out a hi-hat, but that was pretty much it for the second sequence. I'll let y'all hear how that sounded. That was it. What I did initially for the intro was just loop the whole sample. That's all I did for the intro. I think I looped it at like I pitched it down, then looped it. That's how the intro went. And that was it for the intro. Initially, that's all I did. Threw an intro in there, pitched it down, took the whole sample and looped it over. Took my first sequence, made that, put some drums on it. Took my second sequence, used the same drum pattern, but did little alterations, but not nothing too major, and then just threw it together. I'll let y'all hear how it sound going from the intro into the first sequence, and then into the second sequence. That was pretty much it for that one, man. Just like I said, threw it in here, found some chops, and that was it. Added some drums, looped the sample again for my intro, made another sequence, put them together, make sure it was a good transition. After that, that was it.